Hey guys, welcome to Dimensions and Transcendence Reprise, stage 7. This is going to be a full 100% Auto Plus run, so you don't need to press any buttons the entire stage, just toggle Auto Plus on, begin battle, and come back about 7-8 minutes later and fight is done. I used Dorgann, Auron and Bartz here, and there is really a lot of flexibility here. The main reason is of course these three have synergy, so you start the battle with 50% force gauge, and they also will not be locked out in other stages as well. Auron is there mainly as insurance policy because the bosses do have quite a couple of heavy damaging HP attacks when they get a turn, but it is very possible to do a full auto plus where the bosses get no turns at all, especially if you're using Dorgann. In my run, the bosses finally got a turn right at the end of the fight, but you can also see that Auron doesn't have EX equipped. I usually just leave his EX passive off. This leads me to believe that if you have Auron's EX equipped and he uses his EX throughout the fight, the one turn delay from the EX will help to complement Dorgann and deny the bosses any turns at all. I put Bartz as the third character, but really there's a lot of flexibility here as I said. I have no idea why I chose Bartz. One good option for the third party slot I think would be Setzer, and one tip, you can remove Setzer's S1 and LD before heading into the battle. This will cause the AI to have Setzer spam his red card, which delays all enemies and help contribute to the no boss turn. Or you could also of course use someone like Cloud or Lightning who can also delay in their kits. Really there's a lot of options here, and the bosses don't really have a lot of HP that they die pretty quickly as well. The stage here starts off with one boss, and when the boss hits 49% and below, it will summon 2 additional copies of itself. The mechanics here actually helps you quite a lot because by the time the boss hits 49% and summon, you will likely be at a sizable force gauge bonus, in which case the remaining enemies will just simply melt off from the onslaught of your attacks. On top of this, as long as you hit force time before the enemies do, which is almost always a given if you're using 3 synergy characters, since you start at 50% force gauge, there's really nothing much else to worry about on this stage because the bosses don't have any other triggered attacks throughout the entire stage, and the force effects is virtually non-existent as well. So to sum up, the strategy just boils down to bring Auron for insurance policy, bring any other 2 boosted characters with access to force echoes, and preferably BT plus and hit auto plus. Hopefully we will get some juicy stages pretty soon. I'm hoping that we will get like tier 15 or tier 16 in the reprise, because at least those will have somewhat of a sizable HP pool. It's quite a shame because if the devs only give us bosses with adjusted HP to the current meta, then this series will actually be pretty fun. But since a lot of the stages here are very outdated, the HP pools are also very outdated and they just kneel over once you enter force time and hit few echoes with your characters. So when the boss hits 49%, it summons 2 copies of itself, and as you can see I'm already at like 345% force gauge bonus, so this phase wouldn't last very long as well. One other quirk about the AI in Auto Plus is that it won't use S1 or S2 until you are out of PT plus, FR, LD and EX. So in Dorgann's case, his image slash plus is actually dependent on his S2 buff, and he only starts the battle with 6 turns of it, which means that with all his skills equipped, it is likely that he will run out of his S2 buff and will no longer use image slash plus, and I'm actually coming close to that. I think he only has like 1 turn left on the buff. Doesn't matter too much because again the bosses don't have a lot of HP, But one adjustment that you can consider making is to unequip Dorgann's EX and S1. That way he actually will use his S2 right as it expires and therefore refresh his image/plus buff. I didn't do that, so in my run here, every skill except Auron's EX is equipped, and that's because I never equipped Auron's EX. I just didn't bother making any adjustments at all. And everyone's passives are also equipped. I didn't remove anything. Can't remember whether Auron has any speed passives removed or not, but I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever here. Just equip whatever that you want, hit auto plus and start. So here is where the bosses start using some HP attacks and they finally get a turn, which is good. I guess Auron can finally do some counter attacks. So this is why having an insurance policy like Auron is helpful here. In case the bosses for some reason get a turn, Auron is there to back you up. That's it for this run. As always, if the video has been helpful, do leave a like, comment and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next reprise stage. Bye!